Hi, everybody. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I just wanted to take the time out to do a Daniel fast check in for everybody that's doing the Daniel fast with me. I just wanted to see how all of you are doing. I'm trying to figure things out here, so bear with me. Trying to see what's going on. Let me turn back around the other way. Anyway, I can see people now. Hi, how are you? I see you now. But I just wanted to check in on everybody for those of you who have been doing the Daniel fast with me and the time of prayer. Um, I'm doing fine. I'm doing I'm doing fine. Um, how are you? I just wanted to take the time out to see how all of you are doing. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are being blessed and being encouraged during this time of our Daniel fast and prayer and fasting. And I just want to say welcome and thank you to all of the new subscribers who have subscribed to the channel. I hope that you have been enjoying the content, and I hope that it has been a blessing to each and every one of you who have recently come in and become a part of the Yabaji channel family. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, Hi, hi, Elder Scales. How you doing? And so I'm just enjoying my backyard now that my neighbors put up a fence. I enjoy my backyard a little bit more, but just enjoying the last bit of the daylight before it rains. It's actually cooler here, so I'm just kind of grateful just to be able to sit outside, um, and just have a few moments just to appreciate nature. A lot of times we don't get a chance to just appreciate the beauty and the nature that the Most High Yah has provided for each and every one of us. So um, I'm just grateful for that. And, sometimes it gets so hot that it's too hot to sit outside. So I'm grateful that we we have the opportunity to do that more now. So, like I said, I hope that all of you are doing well, um, and that you are hearing from the Most High Yah a lot clearer than when you were not fasting, and that you're growing in your relationship with the Most High, and um, that he is showing you what direction that he wants you to go in. That's so very, very important that we get connected and we stay connected to the Most High, and his commandments, and being obedient to him, and really moving forward in him. This is so important. We are in the last and evil days, and it's so important for us to stay focused on what the Most High Yah wants us to do from Scripture, and really be that set apart example that he is calling all of us to be, and to be salt and light in a world that is so full of darkness right now. So just be encouraged. I know everybody's going through something right now, but I just pray that you would just be encouraged and draw power and strength from the Most High Yah as you continue to spend time in prayer, and in Scripture, and meditate upon who He is, and what He's done for you in the past, and what He's doing for you now, and what He's going to continue to do for you in the future as you continue to trust in Him. And I'm learning that as well. It's so easy to just get caught up in what's going on in the world that we forget to focus on what's truly important. So like I said, I pray that the Daniel fast is a blessing to each and every one of you. For those of you who are doing it for the very first time, I know that it is something different. Some people just, do, strict fasting with no food, no water, no anything. And the Daniel fast being a partial fast is a different way of fasting. And some people have never fasted at all. So this is their first time doing any type of fast at all. So I pray that if this was your first time being introduced to any level of fasting at all, I pray that this was a good experience for you. I pray that it was a blessing to you, that you have found a way to eat healthier, during this Daniel fast. I know a lot of us, we are really trying to work on, eating better, eating healthier. And the Daniel fast is a great way to do that. I know for me, it really helped me to come off of a lot of the things that I really needed to get away from eating so that I could live a healthier lifestyle, well into my, older years. So, keep up with some of the great things that you have developed, some of the things, the great new habits that you have developed, because 21 days is long enough for you to break a habit. And then you need 21 more days to, create a new habit, and then you need 21 more days to make it a lifestyle. So last year I did the Daniel fast for 63 days, and it was a different experience. It was a different experience. I decided to do that last year because of the fact that it seems like just when I got into 21 days, it seemed like it was over, and my body was really getting used to the way that I was eating, and it was detoxed, and I was really feeling good. So I continued on for 63 days, and really, like I said, I broke some of those old habits, and then I had 21 more days to create some new habits, and my body really get used to it and really embrace it. And then took 21 more days to make it a lifestyle. So this is something that can really, really help you, especially if you struggle with, eating a lot of sugar, or, a lot of caffeine, or whatever your situation may be. I know that I haven't eaten any meat since last year when I did the Daniel fast. So for me, it was, you know, Shalom. Shalom, Mr. Good. Shalom. Welcome. So it helped me to be able to do that. I don't know whether I'm going to go back to eating meat or not, but I know I'm going to eat less meat if I ever go back to eating meat at all. But right now, I still haven't made that decision yet. So I'm still not eating meat for right now. I'm just down to, what am I down to? Tuna and salmon, when I'm not on the Daniel fast. So, and I got off of soda. That was the other thing. I stopped drinking soda. And the Daniel fast helped me to do that because it was just so much sugar in it, and it kept me bloated, and I kept gaining weight from the sugar. So I was that helped me to get off of the soda. I basically just drink water. Yes, I'm 51 years old. I am 51 years old. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, all of you who are just coming into the live stream. Shalom, welcome. Yes, I am 51 years old, but I gave up the soda completely because it was just one of those things that it kept putting weight on me, the amount of sugar that was in the soda. So I gave up soda completely, and the Daniel fast helped me to be able to make that transition. So I hope that this has helped some of you make some of the transition away from some of the foods and beverages that may have may be contributing to some of the things that you're dealing with health wise. Yes, yes, it really, really does work very, very well. It really does work very, very well. And so it has helped me a lot to, with weight control. I was having issues with my stomach, a lot of stomach aches and stuff like that. So I really, really worked on changing my diet. I gave up pork, of course, 2 years ago. I gave up pork almost 2 years ago. I had basically cut it out anyway, and I, of course, made the decision to stop eating, pork and shrimp. That was the other thing that I was eating, so I gave that up. Praise Yah! You gave up soda in 2015. That's good. That's good. That's awesome. I just, like I said, I started figuring out which things that I was eating and drinking that was just causing me to gain weight. And I just didn't want to be a chubster anymore. I didn't want to be a chubster. So I wanted to, make some changes, and I wanted to give myself a better quality of life, all the way around, spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Oh, you got off. Okay, Elder Scales, 15 years ago, you got off soda. Wow. Praise Yah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I never drank Coke, and I never drank Pepsi or root beer. I just didn't like the way those tasted. But I drank Sprite. Oh, that's awesome. 64 pounds lighter. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's an awesome testimony. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds, for the sake of my back. You said we were still sucking our thumbs, but we're having a good time already, aren't we? We're having a good time already. So yeah, it's coffee. I know a lot of people. I've had some people do the Daniel fast with me, and they they had a hard time not drinking coffee. They said they had headaches. I know for me it was the sugar. The first time that I did it, I actually had the headaches and stuff like that, and it was the sugar. Yeah, it was the sugar. So I don't drink coffee anyway, so that's something that I don't really have to worry about. So I drink tea, herbal tea. So that's something that I usually drink if, instead of coffee. I just don't like the way coffee smells, and I don't like the way it tastes. So that's just one less thing that I have to not be addicted to. That's the way I look at it. So, which is fine, you know. I just go to sleep to try to, get rejuvenated and re-energized. And, a good night's sleep is part of the daily healing process for each and every one of us, which is, good, which is great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I know for me, I see a lot of people as they get older, as they get in their 40s and 50s and 60s and beyond. You said, gotta have my Folgers. Okay, that's old school. Folgers? You sound like my father-in-law. He drinks Folgers, you know. Um, but I just don't want to be in a wheelchair. I don't want to be walking around, with the cane. I want to be able to exercise. I want to be able to, you know, just really enjoy the latter years of my life. I want to be a seasoned citizen as that time rolls around. I'm a few years away from that. Um, but yeah. Yeah, tea, coffee, fruit juices, non-dairy milk, and water. Okay. Okay, yeah. And I drink, some organic, unfiltered apple juice every now and again. Um, but like I said, I'm trying to get away from taking in so much sugar. So for me, I even limit the amount of juice. I used to drink a lot of juice, and so that I'm trying to limit the sugar. So I'm limited the juice, and I drink mostly water. Um, and I drink, my fruit and vegetable smoothies, which so help me get my vegetable intake, my fruit intake. Um, I have them a lot for breakfast, so that helps me a lot too. So, you know, thanks for sharing with me some of the things that y'all have gotten away from as far as your eating and drinking and how that's helped you with your weight loss and everything. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yes, yes. Communion next Shabbat with Watchman, with Brother Watchman Yahoo and Sister Deborah Yah. Yes. Yep. Yep. So, um, I'm glad that all of you were able to join me for my first live stream. Um, I didn't know whether I was ever going to really do one, but I just figured I would come in and do a Daniel fast um, check in and an update. And I hope all of you are doing well, like I said, and it's been a blessing for me. Again, this time we are on day, what is this, the 19th? So we are on day 19. We have 2 more days left um, on this 21-day Daniel fast. So, um, those of you who are looking forward to it being over, just hold on. Just hold on for 2 more days. Be strong. Be strong. So you definitely got away from eating pork. So thankful. Yes, a lot of avocado and kale. Good. Yes. Yes. Yeah, like I said, it has helped me. I was having a lot of stomach aches and things of that nature. And so, even since I've been on the fast this time, uh, I haven't had any stomach aches. I haven't had any, um, sour stomach and stuff like that. Shalom. Shalom. BD Ruckus. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I just wanted to have some time to interact with you. You said I'm catching up with Moses, Elder Scales. Yeah, so I just wanted to take the time out to, interact with my family. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Just to interact with all of you live for once. I need a vegan cookbook for the Daniel fast. I'm just saying. You said the struggle was real. Yeah, yeah. And so basically, yeah, the basically the Daniel fast is pretty much vegan. I don't know how strict some vegans are more strict than others, but it's pretty much vegan because you can't have eggs and you can't have dairy and you can't have um, you can't have meat, you can't have fish, you can't have bread, butter, cheese, you know, none of that. So it's pretty close to vegan. So, I tried to share some of the meals, Daniel fast dishes that I have made during the Daniel fast. I think bread and sugar. Yes, yes. I got away from eating as much bread as I used to. I used to eat a lot of bread at the Golden Corral. Remember those sweet rolls? Of those of you who live near a who live near a Golden Corral? Yeah, yeah. Vegan ice cream. Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant, so I kind of got away from the milkshakes and the ice cream. I have had lactose-free ice cream and stuff like that, but I kind of just, I, I, I just limit things like that. I was just starting to have so many problems with my stomach. So, but yeah, I used to have the, yeah, you said Church's Chicken Honey Butter and Biscuits. Yeah, yeah. But Golden Corral had the, the butter on the biscuits, the soft ones that came right out and they used to ring the bell. Yeah, I used to eat those a lot. So I've kind of gotten away from eating so much bread. I eat it every now and again, but I usually eat more of the flat bread, the wheat tortilla type flatbread is usually what I eat. Um, that's usually what I eat. Yeah, that's usually what I eat. But um, yeah, I don't eat as much bread as I used to. Yeah, not as much as I used to. Ezekiel bread, yes. Some people do eat Ezekiel bread, but I just you just don't. I just don't during the Daniel fast because you're not supposed to have bread. Um, but there's so many different variations of it. I try to stick as close to, you know, the scriptural tenets of the fast, and that's what's helped me out the most. And I had to get a cookbook. The congregation that I was a part of at the time when I first started doing it, um, the next year they put out a cookbook, and that really helped me because I was struggling. I was really struggling, and my body was angry. My body was angry, and so they put out a cookbook. They put out a cookbook and a little recipe book, which gave me some more ideas on things that I could eat, and it just made it more, it made it easier. Yes, I do have baked potatoes. I do have baked potatoes, roasted potatoes on the fast. You just can't eat anything that's deep fried. Um, so usually I have roasted potatoes or sauteed potatoes. Yeah, yeah, yes, Elder Scales. You can't do any more. You disappear if you do any more, do any more fasting. Yeah, with rocks in your pocket. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. So potatoes are good, guys. I know that's kind of been my I do roasted potatoes. I do that. I do roasted potatoes, baked potatoes. Um, yeah, baked potatoes, and then I usually do brown rice with beans. I do that, and that helps out a lot. A lot of people wish they had that problem. Uh, Ox scales. No, I usually put organic coconut oil in the bottom of my cast iron pan, just so they don't burn. Um, but I saute them. I either saute them. This time I've been baking them, and then I put coconut oil on the bottom of my cast iron pan, and then I put them back in the oven just to brown them, and to roast them a little bit more, and then I take them out. So I usually do it like that. So anything that I do with oil and during the Daniel fast is not to fry it, but it's to lightly saute it, and just kind of mix the seasoning in, and it tastes really good. It tastes really good. Of course, you all know by now that I like roasted garlic and herb seasoning. It's just become one of my favorites. It's kind of like all the seasonings in one, and I don't have to, pick up all these different seasonings. I can just pick that one up. So um, that's kind of how I season my food. I even put it in those veggie burgers that I, uploaded the video yesterday. So it was really Sister Yemi, you are something else. Yeah, I like it. I usually get the organic coconut oil, and my husband, he makes his own um, ghee butter. He makes his own ghee butter. He learned how to make it. He's an excellent cook, and he makes his own ghee butter. So, and it tastes really, really good. Because when you buy ghee butter in the store, it is really expensive. So when we buy that organic ghee butter, and they even have it where it's mixed with the coconut oil, organic coconut oil and ghee butter. But that's really, really good. Yeah, that's really, really good. So, um, but yeah, if you haven't had potatoes, you can have potatoes. I also have um, sweet potatoes. When I have my sweet potatoes, usually just put organic um, cinnamon. I usually just put organic cinnamon on there. Shift your way. Yeah, I usually just put organic cinnamon in there. Got to put cayenne pepper and lemon zest in your life. It's amazing. Yeah, yeah. I don't even eat table pepper. It's just too hot for me. It's too spicy for me. Kind of gives me heartburn. But yeah, the organic cinnamon is really, really good because you can't, I usually don't do any honey, no other sweeteners or anything like that. But cinnamon is a spice. Cinnamon is a spice. So usually once I'll saute my I usually bake my sweet potatoes and then saute them a little bit. Shalom, Sister Diamond Love. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome. Welcome. And then I usually put them in there. Yeah. You put that in your oatmeal. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, organic sweet potatoes, sauteed sweet potatoes are really good with just organic cinnamon. They're really, really good. A lot of people like cayenne pepper. Yeah, and lemons. Yup, yup. So we're gonna have to do this more often, so we can just keep on sharing. We can keep on sharing recipes. We can keep on sharing recipes and things that we can eat that are healthy but really tasty. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm live for once. It's my first time being live. Yeah. Only pepper that doesn't irritate your stomach. Oh, okay. Cayenne pepper. Okay, helps with acid reflux. That's good to know. That's really good to know. I also put cinnamon in my smoothies and ground ginger. I put ground ginger, organic ginger in my smoothies. Um, and so it's really good along with turmeric and um, chia seeds, um, hemp seeds, and flax seeds. I usually put that in there as well. And it helps with, more nutrients that I need. And it actually is very filling as well. So it's really, really, really good. So I usually, yes, ginger is good. Yep, ginger is really, really good. Sometimes I get the fresh ginger, and cut it in there. But sometimes I get the ground ginger. Yep, I get the ground ginger, and I put it in my smoothies. They said ginger is really good to help with digestion or an upset stomach as well. Yep, yep. Thank you. You said, can you come to visit your food? Yes, yes, Sister Yemi, you can come and visit. I'm right here in in VA, Va Beach. Yes, fresh food is really, really, really the best. Really, really the best. When I was 9, I went to Africa, And sidebar, I went to Ghana um, when I was 9, and um, it was so the food was so good. The fruit, the oranges were this big, fresh off the tree, and they were so juicy. The pineapples, every day, me and the other children would go to the farm and pick the fruit, and we would peel it and eat it right from off the tree, and it was so good. It tasted amazing, so different from the fruit here that we get here in the US. And it was, I mean, even though it was so long ago and I was 9 years old, I just still remember in my mind's eye how good the fruit tasted when I went to um, Ghana. It was awesome. The coconut was awesome. The pineapple was so good and juicy. You know, yeah, it is. It is so different. Um, it's actually Weber's. It's you can get it at Walmart, Whole Foods, places like that. But it's the roasted garlic and herb seasoning. It comes together in one little container, and it's all together. And I discovered it last year when I was doing the Daniel fast. And what I like about it, I put it on all the different food, and like I had my cabbage, and it tastes different when I put it on my organic cabbage. It tastes different when I put it on my broccoli. It tastes different when I put it on my beans and rice. It doesn't taste like the same on any of the food that I put it on. It tastes different. And so I really, really like it. I just go to Walmart and get it. Walmart actually has it for the least expensive price. And it's really, really good. It's really, really good. So that's what I've kind of been using on, to season it. Sometimes I use Perfect Pinch, which is like different version of Mrs. Dash. But sometimes I use Perfect Pinch, salt-free seasoning. Sometimes I use that, but that roasted garlic and herbs has become my favorite, along with that organic cinnamon, for my sweet potatoes, things of that nature. So, um, organic coconut oil, things of that nature. Yeah, it's a very good seasoning, Sister Diamond. It really is. It's like I said, because it's all together. Like my husband, because he's more of a chef than I am. He gets in there, and you know he actually cooks sometime on a salt slab where he heats it up. He has a pink Himalayan salt slab that he puts his chicken on and things of that nature after he heats it up, and he cooks it directly on the slab. Um, for me, and he's he's like a chef. Yeah, yeah, he's like a chef that he's been cooking for a very long time. For the first like 20 years or so, 19, 20 years of our marriage, I didn't even cook. My husband cooked all the time. He cooked all the time. So I am very, very blessed in that way. I really just started cooking for myself, for real, in the last, 5, 6 years when I changed my diet. That's when I really started, because I had to really learn how to cook, different types of meals, and because I was getting away from the things that I used to eat. So you said you want one of those. He's an only child. He doesn't have a brother. But yeah, the Most High knew that I needed a husband that cooked, because I used to go out to eat. I'm a hairstylist, so we're on our feet all the time, and so I used to eat out all the time. You too, Sister Diamond. You're a hairstylist. Okay, awesome, awesome. Yes, I've been a licensed professional hairstylist since 1985. So for over 30 years. So I always I hardly, used to inhale my food all the time. Like, I inhaled my food because, I was always so busy doing hair. And then, of course, we ate out. I ate out all the time. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Burger King, McDonald's, all of that stuff. And I've gotten away from the fast food um, because as I got older, I didn't want to be 500 pounds. So, so you said, yeah, you said you're a chef too. Okay, Good is a chef too. Right. Yeah, and my husband, he's really helped me out a lot. He's really helped me out a lot with learning how to um, cook some things that I didn't know how to cook. I mean, I cooked like spaghetti and eggs and chicken wings. Had to have my chicken wings, you know, and chicken wings and stuff like that. But when I was single, I didn't have to worry about all of that. But now, um, I actually cook. He used to cook our breakfast every morning for me and my sons. He cooked our dinner, you know, and then, yep, your children love when you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we were on our own for lunch, so we used to have to make our own lunch. But he cooked for us all the time. So I was really, 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 I've been really, really blessed all these years. He smokes food on the smoker. We don't have a regular grill, we have a smoker. Oh, you are not a hairstylist. You said you need a chef or a chef husband. Okay, okay. Thank you for the clarification. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that so much when we're in social settings. When we're in social settings, um, the other brothers will always get upset with my husband because of the fact that, he cooked and they didn't, and um, the wives would kind of be upset because they didn't cook like he did. So, yeah, so that was a point of contention for some couples. So a lot of times I wouldn't even mention the fact that he cooked all the time, um, and I kept it at that. But so now I do a lot more of my own cooking for myself and things of that nature. And he's taught my sons to cook um, too, because he always said, you got to learn how to cook for yourself, so you're not dependent on a woman to do all the cooking for you, so you won't starve to death. Oh, okay. Uh, Brother Method Yahoo is a chef. That's okay. He's a chef also. Awesome, awesome. You trying to cook a little dinner now? You said, can we barter sometime? You said you're a massage therapist in need of a healing touch to this head of mine. Yeah, I do facials too at my salon. I do facials, um, scalp massages, pedicures, hot wax treatments on the hands, paraffin dips, and of course I do natural hair, basic braiding, hair cutting, and all that, clipper cuts, beard trims, all that type of stuff. Yep, I do all of that. So for my clients, so I like it. It's awesome. Yeah, I like barbering. I'm still thinking about getting my barber's license, but I also teach cosmetology too. You said you wish you were in Virginia to come to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I plan on. I'm a cosmetology teacher, so I do continuing education. I do continuing education. Um, yes, I do have another channel. If you are interested in different content, I have a second YouTube channel called Sharpen Your Skills SYS, and it's everything about natural hair and things of that nature. See you later. Shalom. Have a good evening. Good. Thank you. Yeah. So I do continuing education classes for licensed cosmetologists, and help people get prepared to take the state board exam as well, and help people to get better at their hair cutting, hairstyling, and hair coloring skills, bring the um, into the field of cosmetology, so they can get their skills up to par like they really need to. So I opened that business last year. So I have my own YouTube channel, and it's very informational, and I do natural hair videos and show people how to take care of their natural hair, and just share some different styles that they can um, wear with their afros, and different things that they can do with their natural hair, because a lot of times people have um, they let their relaxer go, they've gone natural, and they have a hard time knowing what to do with their natural hair once they go natural. So if you want to see some other content from me, you can truck on over to that channel, Sharpen Your Skills SYS. And I talk about natural hair, how to, and I give natural hair support to the natural hair community as well. You said you need some help with your hair. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I actually run two YouTube channels. This one and that one. I started that one last year. And I even have stuff like different definitions for cosmetology, technical terms and stuff like that. So it's very informational. You can learn a lot from that channel as well. So you said stop assisting you. Stop it. Oh my goodness. So I just want to thank all of you that came in the live stream. Thank you for joining me. This was fun. I hope to be able to do it again soon. The sun is actually going down. The sun is actually going down on me. I'm sitting out here in the dark, believe it or not. You said you had a customer walk up to me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, at least he corrected himself. At least he corrected himself. So, so once again, I just want to say thank you for all of you who joined my very first live stream. I hope to do it again soon. Thank you once again for all of the people who joined in with me to do the Daniel fast, and keep on praying. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And keep on praying, everybody. Keep on praying for the people of the Most High Yah. Pray for our protection. Pray for our deliverance. Pray for all of the people in our lives. You're welcome. Thank you. All of the people in our lives who have yet to come into the saving knowledge of the truth. Um, you know, and just keep it growing. Keep it growing. Okay. Welcome once again to all of you who just recently subscribed to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. And like I said, I hope that you are being blessed by the channel. Um, Thank you. Thank you. And if you haven't had a chance to go over to uh, Brother BD Ruckus's new channel, he just launched one last week. Hi, Sister Pia. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. Um, go over and check out his channel as well. He's doing some good scripture readings, and just some good little lessons. Thank you. Bless you too, Sister Pia. Bless you too. You said better late than never. Better late than never. Yes, absolutely. So I hope to do this again, because a lot of times, of course, um, you know, when you do the videos, it's a different different format. But I thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just want to be able to help with supporting other people's channels, our brothers and sisters that also, have channels as well. And thank you for all of you that have been supportive of me over the last year, now going on 2 years. This has been this has been really, really great. And it's been a blessing for me to have you as part of my spiritual family, and to be able to, just be an encouragement to you throughout the week. So I just want to say, Yah bless you, each and every one of you. And the light is going. My phone. I hope that all of you can really, really still see me. But Yah bless you. Yah keep each and every one of you. I speak life to you. Thank you. I speak life to each and every one of you, and may the fruit of the Ruach Hakodesh rest, rule, and abide in each and every one of your lives in abundance and in great measure. And with that, I will leave you with Shalom.